Welcome back to another episode of FIFA 17 Everton Career Mode, and this episode is number 20. And today we will be celebrating and also to congratulate all the fans who have been fantastic and support all along this series. So finally, I produced my 20th FIFA 17 video and also the 20th episode for this series so far. But right now, let's jump back into gameplay. So the transfer deadline is coming up pretty soon. So right now we did a little bit of scouting of players from England, but we assigned Marcus Lee, which has a pretty good potential so far with the maximum potential 94 rated, and we received a transfer offer from a championship teams a lot. Well, for example, right there, Portsmouth are offering a 1-year loan for Anthony Evans, but currently I don't really want to use him right now. But a lot of players are going to leave pretty soon, especially the old ones and also the not with players with no potential. That's it. But right now, so right here, of course, look at the bottom right corner. You can see Manchester United have signed Griezmann and also Dybala from Juventus, and probably those two players cost probably around 200 million dollars. Of course, FIFA is insane in terms of the transfer window. You can look at that again. Actually, it almost hit the 200 million dollars, 200 million euros mark. But that's just a FIFA thing, and Ferrari has gone to Chelsea for 88 million euros. And right now we receive a transfer offer from West Brom for our veteran right midfielder Aidan McGeady. But before, actually back in 2014 when FIFA 14 came out with the as a package with PS4, that is where I bought my first PS4. So I started a Everton career mode for probably around one to two episodes, but then our channel is basically dead. I was cooperating with a few friends, but things didn't work out. But it's totally fine for me in the end, because in real life we got exams and all those things coming out through. So basically we didn't have any time for that. But let's just I talk about the Everton career mode where Delfeu are fantastic. He was still young at that time, and McGeady is around 28, 27 years old, and he was fantastic with his pace hitting around 90 rated, which I use him a lot in that career mode. But again, things didn't work out for that channel, but it doesn't matter. Now I move on and open a new channel, and so far it has been fantastic for me. But right now here, Joe, our goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper, he is going to Leicester City, because currently we're three goalkeepers right now, and one of them probably I won't be using all three of them in the same season. And also there are a lot of players who are from the youth academy are going to be promoted soon, and one of them could be a goalkeeper, who knows. But right now the transfer window has officially closed, and if I have any other acquisition that I want to make, probably it's going to be in January transfer. But things happen in this career mode or in FIFA in general, where players are going to leave right before the season ends and have to forcibly to sell them in the January transfer window, which is not a very pleasant thing to do. But right now we do a little bit of international friendly with Denmark. But as I told you before, I won't be managing Denmark pretty soon. Once the contract is done, I'm going to move on to another national team. But it doesn't matter right now. I have to focus and try to get them back to the winning ways. And we beat, I think we beat Poland 2-0, which is fantastic. Here is the calendar for September 2018 season. First off, we play against Liverpool, then FC Basel for the Champions League, and Manchester City, Leicester City in the EFL Cup, Sunderland, Schalke 04, and also Arsenal in the last day of the month. But right now here is the score report. So Jericho stayed the same, Coleman stayed the same, Tar stayed the same, Williams stayed the same. Baines are kind of degenerating the stats, but overall it seems like the stats are pretty good. A lot of players are sold, which means that which means a good thing because I won't be putting a lot of pressure of getting requests for not having enough playing time. But you know, well, things happen in FIFA. But right now we saw a couple of players who have a little bit of upgrade. McCarthy, Giordano, and Che Adams, and other players, young players especially, Mason Holgate, Calvin Lewin, Tao Shah. The new the guy the guy came back from loan. I don't really know him exactly, but uh, um, well, unfortunately, Janelka is going to retire at the end of the season, and I won't be using him. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in this rest of the season. Well, if their injuries and other things occur during this season, probably I'll be using him. But majority, Ashley Williams and Jonathan Tarr are going to be the back two central back. But currently, right now, we are at second place. Up top is Tottenham Spurs, and we are at second. Of course, our points are the same because we won all three of the Premier League games. Right now, we move on to Liverpool and Anfield Stadium away from home. And here's the lineup for here's the lineup for Liverpool. Well, Henderson, the captain, others than that Sakiri is Liverpool. Have no reason why. Lallana is at the bench. Milner is at the bench as well. Of course, the gameplay is a little bit fast right before the game, the pre-game show. But here's the lineup. Of course, I didn't change anything at all. The same old starting 11 are going to be there, and Ashley Williams are going to be our captain. And here's the bench as well. But right here in the 4 minutes, what a great pass from Edison Cavani, a ball roll from Castillejo. He take a shot, but it was a poor shot actually. The ball just went over the bar for a goal kick. And right now here's Roberto Firmino outside the box, take a shot, but Sergio Rico is there to make a save, try to prevent that goal. And right here in the 39th minute, his Seamus Coleman on the right hand side, nobody's marking him. Poor defense, and he take that shot, and it deflects off Karius, and that's the first goal of the game in just about 40 minutes. It was a great counter attack and also a great run by Seamus Coleman. Not the greatest finish, of course, he's a right back, but Karius should have done a little bit better. It went through his legs, so it doesn't matter for for both the teams. But Everton is leading 1-0, and that's the first goal for him, of course. And last season, I think he scored 2, 3, but hopefully in this season he scored a little bit more. Try to help us in that attacking area. But here's a great through ball to Del Feo, but he couldn't convert the second goal. But right in the 73rd minute, Edison Cavani takes a turn with poor marking by Sacco, and Edison Cavani makes that 2-0 right at the last 20 minutes. And surely we have already won this game pretty fast. Remember last time out, we were invincible till the in the middle of the season, where we play against Liverpool away from home. Idrissa Gueye with that red card, which led us to the first loss of the season, and also the first loss of the whole first season. But right now, Cavani scored his second goal of the season. He's Del Feo on the left-hand side, crosses one in the middle, but Cavani is right there with a diving header. A great execution, great cross, a very straight and accurate cross from the Spanish left winger. Look at that again. Very, very dangerous collision right there. But hopefully those two players are alright in the end. But it doesn't matter. That's the third goal for for Everton, also a third goal for Cavani. And here's again Che Adam crosses one in the middle. Edison Cavani, he could have made with that hat trick, but unfortunately Karius is there to prevent the fourth goal, and that's how the game would have ended 3-0. And Everton is currently on the roll in the winning streaks, 4 games in a row. And of course, our overall morale is pretty good right now. But Coutinho has done a pretty bad job so far in this game. well, no shots, and of course no goals as well for Everton, and we kept the clean sheet. Most importantly, possession wise, we kind of equal, but we have more shots and more shots on target, and accuracy we are shot accuracy and pass accuracy, we're right there. But right now we move on to the Champions Cup, or whatever you call Champions League, against FC Basel, who is a Swiss football team. Well, what I know is Muhammad Al Nani was there before, but it doesn't matter. Well, he's our group. We have Paris, PSG, Schalke, and also Basel. So right now, it kind of looks a bit, looks like a bit uh, similar with the Champions League draw table from last Arsenal season, but it doesn't matter in a way. Just a little fun facts about that. But here's Everton lineup. Well, I made a couple of changes, but nothing too dramatical. Well, most importantly, Ross Barkley is on the bench. Delafeu is back on the lineup on the left hand side. Cavani stays up top, but here's Tom Davis. A high through ball to Edison Cavani. Great through ball by him, but unfortunately the goalkeeper is there to make that save to prevent the first goal. And here is the player. You take a shot, but what a great save by Sergio Rico to keep that clean sheet so far. But here's Tom Davis on inside the box, take a shot. A very poor effort shot, but great. But again, another great save by the goalkeeper. And here is a corner from the Galdo. Well, cross one in the middle to Shaka. Take a shot, but a very powerful shot, but right down the middle to Sergio Rico. A pretty good save. But here's Delgado, the set pieces master for Basel, and he almost converted the first goal of the game. But right now we have a chance to take the lead in the last minute, but unfortunately Che Adams with the poor finishing. Of course, great save by the goalkeeper anyway, but still it looks poor for us, and that's how the game would have ended, nothing to nothing, and it's a terrible game for us. Well, offensively we weren't there, and even though we have a couple of golden chances from Edison Cavani and also Che Adams, we still couldn't convert that goal. But that's how our first game of the Champions Cup, which is a draw, but hopefully we will get back to our winning ways. And here's the possession wise, we're doing pretty good. Well, unfortunately not the best, and we're more shots, but in the end execution wise are a little bit lackluster. Now we have to move on to the rest of the September and try to win as many games as possible. Of course, I'm trying to focus on the PSG game, of course, or the Championship Cup. So anyway, that's the end of the episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.